Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today I'll be reacting to Ghosts of Grenfell by LOWKEY featuring MAI KHALIL. And, I've never heard LOWKEY's music. I've never heard MAI KHALIL either. So it's going to be a very fresh reaction for you all from that perspective. This reaction is a special request coming from Rana, so thank you very much, Rana, as always, for your generous support. It really does mean the world to me and helps guide the direction for reactions I do over here. And speaking of Rana giving me reaction recommendations, she always comes up with some of the craziest but most interesting reaction requests. So, with Ghosts of Grenfell, I got a little bit of the backstory and read up on it a bit myself. And this is a very, very serious topic to be, discussing and making a song about. So I'm very curious to experience it for myself. And let's just jump in.
The night our eyes changed. Rooms where love was made and unmade in a flash of the night. Rooms where memories drowned in fumes of poison.
Oh, these are the victims, right?
Rooms where futures were planned and the imagination of children built castles in the sky.
Oh, is that the real Tower of Grenfell? Hold on, I want to look real quick. Tower of Grenfell. Is that the real one? Wow. Take a look at that, guys. That is the actual real tower. So for the video there, and I'm assuming this is in London somewhere. That is amazing. And I'm sure each of these individuals are either some of the residents of this building who survived, or maybe some of the survivors' family.
Built castles in the sky.
That's crazy.
Rooms where both the extraordinary and the mundane were lived become forever tortured graves of ash.
Wow.
Oh, you political class, so servile to corporate power. Ghosts of Grenfell still calling for justice. Not hear 'em scream.
Wow. Oh, these lyrics, man.
This corporate manslaughter will haunt you, not hear 'em scream.
Corporate
Words cannot
manslaughter.
express. Please allow me to begin though. 1:30 a.m. Heard the shouting from my window. People crying.
Is this going to be about like people witnessing the crime, or not the crime, but I guess you could say it's a crime. The actual events, the recollection of it.
Please allow me to begin though. 1:30 a.m. Heard the shouting from my window. People crying in the street, watching the burning of their kinfolk. Grenfell Tower now historically a symbol. People reaching from their windows, screaming for their lives, pleading with their cries, trying to reason with the skies. They all you birth champions. Comparison is clear though, that every single person in that building was a hero. So don't judge our tired eyes in these trying times, cause we've been breathing in cyanide the entire night. They say Yasin saw the fire and he ran inside. Who thought that would be the site where he and his family died? The street is like a graveyard, tombstone lurching over us, those shouting out to their windows.
There's so much to this, guys, and it's just so beautifully composed. Let's just keep listening, and then I'll give some more comments at a later point.
Say Yasin saw the fire and he ran inside. Who thought that would be the site where he and his family died? The street is like a graveyard, tombstone lurching over us, those shouting out to their windows. Now wish they never woke them up when hope your worst enemy to go in this position. Now it's flowers for the dead and printing posters for the missing. Come home. Come home. Ghosts of Grenfell still calling for justice. Not hear 'em scream. This corporate manslaughter will haunt you. Not hear 'em scream. See trauma in the faces of.
Okay, let's pause it right there. So there is so much going on here, and these lyrics in the chorus are, they stick out to me like a sore thumb. Did they die or us? Did they die for us? There's so much meaning to unpack, in those two phrases, those two statements right there alone. Did they die or us? Oftentimes when you lose a loved one, they are physically gone and we don't see them ever again in their physical form, and their spirit, their memory stays with us. But when they die, the grief that we feel inside could feel so insurmountable, and it almost feels like you lost a piece of yourself when that person passed away. So it's just like when you died, a piece of me died with you. And did they die or us? Was it us, or is this like a symbol of our society dying? It's the slow death and decay. Even though they were the ones who were the serious and literal victims, we can still all share a lot of that burden, because the effects of those terrible moments cascade through history. Then did they die for us? Almost calls into question this idea of martyrdom. Did they die for us? Did they die for a reason? Was it all in vain? Is this actually going to galvanize individuals to make a change, or is this going to just be, business as usual? It's very hard to catalyze change, especially when it's at like a social class level. It almost feels like, did they die for us, or did they die for nothing at all? And that's one of the unstated lines potentially in this chorus here. Either way, it is so emotionally gripping. I can't even imagine like the family members of the victims having to, grieve in this way. And then now they're making this track here. The emotions that must be running through them, man. And then this line here, ghosts of Grenfell still calling for justice, now hear him scream. So I can take that two ways, one of which being like the literal ghosts who, were created as a consequence of the burning of the building down. So those are the ghosts, and their symbol is echoing, it's crying through history that a change needs to be made. Hear their scream. Or you could almost presume the ghosts of Grenfell to be the surviving members of the families of those victims. And we are now the ghosts who are trying to scream because we feel like a shadow as a consequence of losing the people we loved the most. I feel like you could take it either way, and maybe it has a dual meaning there, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section. All right, let's jump back in.
Now hear him scream.
Did they die or us? Did they die or us? Did they die for
This corporate manslaughter will haunt you, now hear him scream. See trauma in the faces of all those that witness this, innocence in the faces of all those on the missing list. See hopes unfulfilled, ambitions never achieved. No, I'm not the only one that sees the dead in my dreams. Strive for the bravery of Yasin, artistic gift of Khadija. Every person a unique blessing to never.
So this is the second time now that they've made a mention of somebody named Yasin. I'm unaware of who Yasin is or how Yasin played into the story of the Tower of Grenfell. Maybe there's like a particular, they're saying bravery here, so maybe Yasin went in and saved a few people. I'm not too sure.
Strive for the bravery of Yasin, artistic gift of Khadija. Every person a unique blessing to never be repeated. Strive for the loyalty of siblings that stay behind with their parents. Pray that every loved one lost can somehow make an appearance. We are like the last conversation with their dearest. Until we face what they face, we will never know what fear is. We are for survivors.
That line right there, we won't know what fear is until we've faced what the people who were truly in this situation faced themselves. So to be the people who are calling, it's the least we can do, because it's not actual true fear. We still have actions that can be made on our behalf that don't have to be coming from a place of fear. They can be coming from a place of concern, earnesty, and then, hopefully some ambition that moves the needle in a meaningful way.
Until we face what they face, we will never know what fear is. We are for survivors, rehoused in the best place, not to be left sleeping in the West Way for 10 days. We're for arrests made and debts paid and true numbers known. For the families who kept faith, we're for safety and homes of love. They are immortalized forever. The only ghosts are us. I wonder.
The only ghosts are us. That literally perfectly dovetails with one of my speculations of, are the ghosts the current survivors, the current people who are related to the victims, or are they the literal ghosts of the victims themselves? I still think it's both, but mentioning that the ghosts are us, are all of us in the collective, I think captures that beautifully.
Known for the families who kept faith with, for safety and homes of love. They are immortalized forever. The only ghosts are us. I wonder.
Crazy.
Did they die
for justice. Now hear them scream.
Wow.
Did they die or us? Did they die or us? Did they die for
This corporate manslaughter will haunt you. Now hear them scream.
قولولي وين اروح الناس تحترق بساعة السحور احس اني بعالم تاني
This is Arabic.
الناس تحترق بساعة السحور احس اني بعالم تاني
Oh, it's beautiful.
احس اني بعالم تاني قولولي وين اروح ناس تحترق بساعة
The harmonies here.
احس اني بعالم تاني احس اني بعالم تاني
I'm getting chills, guys.
To whom it may concern, at the Queen's Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea, where is Yassin al-Wahhabi? Where is his brother Mehdi? Where is his sister Noor Huda? Where is their mother? And where is their father?
Wait, so now I'm remembering, because the article I read about the Tower of Grenfell and all of the tragedy there, it said that there were 72 victims, but there were also many who were never found, who are still missing. And I don't know how that's possible. So I guess that's what they're referring to here, where they're calling out people by name, Yasin, Abdul Aziz here, the whole family, they're missing. And how is that possible? Why?
Noor Huda. Where is their mother? And where is their father?
Where is Noura Jamal? Where is her husband Hashim?
Where is their children? Yahya, Firdaus, and Yaqub.
That's so crazy.
Where is Steve Power?
Where is Dennis Murphy? Where is Marco Gottardi?
Where is Gloria Trevisan?
Where is Amal and her daughter Amaya?
Where is Mohammed Nader?
Where is Al-Yawar Ja'fari? Where is Khadija Sayyid?
Where is Mariam El-Gawahi?
You know, now I'm not sure why it's occurring to me now, but the line earlier about the people, the actual victims of Grenfell, they are forever immortalized in the history books. They are a symbol. They will exist throughout time so long as we have, you know, historical records of the things that have happened. They will be forever remembered, and the people who are, let's say, living with their memory, they're the ones now potentially who are more ghost-like, and their memories may be likely to be forgotten. But then you can't deny that losing these people in the present, despite their name being immortalized, is still the ultimate tragedy, because they all had lives to live. They all deserve to live those lives, and yet they're unable to. And now we are forced to make change, force the others to remember these people. I don't know. This is really deep. I feel like I have to spend more time thinking about all of this.
Amaya.
Where is Mohammed Nader?
Where is Al-Yawar Ja'fari? Where is Khadija Sayyid?
Where is Mariam El-Gawahi?
Where is her mother Suar?
Tell us, where is Rania Ibrahim and her two daughters?
Jessica Ubano Ramirez?
Where is Deborah Lampral?
Where is Muhammad Al-Hajj Ali?
Where is Nadia? Where is her husband Basim?
Where are her daughters, Mina, Fatima, and Zainab, and their grandma?
Wow.
Where is Zainab Deen?
Her son Jeremiah.
Where is Ligaya?
Through the whole list.
Where is Muhammad Nur Tuku?
Where is Tony Disson?
Where is Maria Baz?
Where is Fataya El-Sanusi?
Where is her son Abu
Her
Faras?
daughter, Ezra. Where is Lucas James?
Where is Farah Hamdan?
Where is Omar Belkadi?
Where is their daughter Lina?
Where is Hamid Khani?
Where is Hisham Rahman?
Where is Raymond Bernard?
Where is Isaac Powell? Where is Marjorie Vital?
And her son
Where is
Ali?
Kumrumiya?
Where is his wife Razi? Where are their children Abdul Hanif?
Abdul Hamid and Husna.
Where are Sakina and Fatima?
Where is Burki Habtoum and her son Baru? Tell us.
Where is Stefan
The
Anthony
blood
Reynolds?
is on your
Where is
hands.
Abdel Salam?
There'll be ashes on
Where is
your
Khadija Khalif?
like a phoenix
Where is Karen
you
Bernard?
will
Where are these people?
Where are these people?
Where is Gary Mundus?
The blood is on
Look at this shot. How many people are here? My quick maths tell me 10, 20, 30, 45, maybe 50 people, all related to individuals of the tragedy, if not were actually in the building and managed to survive. This is And this also is like symbolizing the amount of life lost in some senses too. And it's more than this. If my calculation was 50, there was 72 people at least lost that we know of, and then more missing. So these are all the people missing. So it's even more that were lost. So the actual totality of damage to humanity it's unmistakable. And it's on both rungs. It's on the people who actually perished and lost their lives, and it's on the cascading effects impacting everybody else who's standing here, in addition to the people in those pictures. Oh, God. When tragedy strikes, it strikes everybody. And, that's like one of the most important reasons why having a strong and solid community around you can help uplift you in moments like this, because you could lose someone in a tragedy, and if you're on your own, it's much harder to contend with. I'm glad that they all have each other to find strength from and drive support towards, but then it also just puts into scope, it puts this whole thing's magnitude on display, and it's just tragic. So sad.
Where is Karen Bernard?
Where are these people? Where are these people?
Where is Gary Mundus?
Where is Rahima Begum Ali?
Where is her 6-year-old daughter, Marianne?
Her 5-year-old daughter, Hafiz.
And her 3-year-old son, Mohammed?
God bless you all.
Where are these people? Where are these
Yeah.
people?
There'll be ashes on your graves. Like a phoenix we will rise.
Oh.
The blood is on your hands. There'll be ashes on your graves. Like a phoenix we will rise.
Oh. And that's the shot of the actual building. Wow. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Ghosts of Grenfell. There's so much to say about this track. It is so utterly moving. It is so powerful. I can't believe something like this could happen. And I didn't really get into the major backstory around why the building caught on fire in the first place. And I guess I'll address some of that here and now. It seemed to me like my understanding of the story is that people did not like the look of this building in the nearby area, which apparently is higher in socioeconomic class. So because this building stuck out like a sore thumb, evidently they wanted to add things that could conceal the building in a way, or at least make it look more up to snuff for the nearby area, but thereby introducing more fire hazards and essentially causing this whole tragedy to happen in the first place. Had those things not been put in place to prevent people from escaping, to prevent the fire from metastasizing and growing so quickly, these people, this tragedy wouldn't have been as large as it was. You can see the entire building here. If I go back to the video, you can see the entire building blackened, charred, and now it sticks out like a sore thumb. And that's like the ultimate irony of this whole situation, is the fact that they didn't like what they saw visually here, and they did something about it, and now it looks even worse. And it is a reminder, it's a constant reminder of the failure of the corporate class's influence and like lack of foresight, lack of care. They were only concerned about the screams in the night and disturbing their sleep, or how things looked visually, but they didn't actually care for the lives of the kinfolk inside that were burning. And yes, they care from a human level in the sense that once they hear that, now they're moved to tears and they realize the error of their ways, but by then it's too late. You needed to show that empathy way earlier. And that's what is, it forces you to think of things in a different perspective. It forces you to actually be more prophylactically considerate of others, to put in that extra ounce of energy to mitigate future harm onto others. It is very easy to kind of do that for yourself because we know the way we want to live our lives and the actions we take, how they directly impact us. But we also, because we live in a more globalized society, we have to start thinking about others and how our actions affect the community around us. And then these things, there's probably a better chance that these things don't happen. I don't know. I'm really glad that LOWKEY in this video made such a big concerted effort to highlight all of the victims here, highlight the people who are missing, highlight the story, and take a lot of the focus off of himself. I was also made aware that LOWKEY did not make any appearance in this track, and he did that for what reason? The reason was to make sure that the victims, the story was being told from the right people, the people who were most deeply affected by it. And it is so powerful to give the actual victims, the relatives of victims, that open air to breathe all of this out, to look at this situation from all of the maybe squashed perspectives that we wouldn't have seen otherwise. You know, how many people did see this video? 1.2 million views. I cry every time I rewatch this. I'll pull up the comments for you guys. We'll go through some of those and then call the video. They are immortalized forever. The only ghosts are us. Yep. I cry every time I rewatch this. Who's liking in 24? I am a 30-year-old grown-ass man, and I can't listen to the song without tearing up and crying. Such a sad tragedy, and the thoughts of families huddled up together and burnt alive breaks me inside. Words can't explain it. Big up to LOWKEY for keeping the memory of everyone who died alive and never letting this tragedy be forgotten. Hands down, best artist out there. Yeah, it's just, it takes a lot of bravery to release a song like this as well, to put the victims at the forefront, to make the stories heard. It's an act of service, honestly. It's meaningful, and it gives me hope for humanity in one sense, because even though there's so much tragedy that is being recounted in this video, it also is a display and show of strength on behalf of all these families. Wow, this one is really moving. One more Google, and I'm gonna call it there. LOWKEY. I just wanted to see what he looked like. Looks like this is him. Handsome guy. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did, hit that subscribe button and have a great rest of your day. Take care and peace.